All right. Hey, welcome everyone. Thanks for logging in to sophomore biology. I am Mr. Clark, and I'm going to be your biology teacher for the year here at Edina Virtual Pathways. So excited to get going and to get working with you guys. This is my second year at Edina Virtual Pathways. I'm looking forward to working with you guys and to have the program in its second year. Worked out a lot of the bumpy parts last year, and I think we have a lot better package that we're going to be sharing with you guys here. Doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. Make sure that communication is key. I'm going to do a great job at communicating with you, and then you guys should as well. As long as we're all communicating and we're getting our stuff turned in, I think it'll work out just fine. A little bit about me. Like I said, it's my second year working at Edina. It's my 12th year teaching overall. It's actually this Edina is not my full-time job. My full-time job is I'm actually a college track and field coach down in Iowa, and I'm enjoying that a lot. And then teaching one section of sophomore biology to kind of keep my foot in the door with education and still kind of get a chance to work with some fantastic young people like yourselves. So what we need to do here is if you could open up Schoology, and then I will kind of go through what the class is going to look like, some expectations, and kind of how we want to do with grading things and workflow and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'll see you guys on Schoology here. Okay, we are back. We're looking over here at Schoology now, and you guys should, you're in there watching this video, obviously. So if you take a look at our course here, I can see a little bit more than you can, but this is what our course is going to look like here for the year. It's going to be broken down into units. All right, we're starting with Unit 1, Ecology, which is a great starting course because it's outdoors and it's actually the nice time of year in Minnesota here. So for today, you went in and did all the day one stuff. You found my video. You have a couple of assignments here to do, and you're getting the day one folder done. All right. After today, this folder is not going to have a lot of use. This video will still be in there in case you are confused about policies and procedures, that kind of thing. But what to expect here, all right? As we open up our Unit 1 Ecology, you get a lot of stuff, okay? You get a lot of stuff here. Like I said, you can't see a couple of things hidden, like the test and those kind of things. But we're going to look here where it says read first. And it looks like that. A couple of things. It says print a copy of Unit 1 student packet. I do not care if you print it. In fact, it'd probably be easier for you to just download it. And then you would have those notes available for you as we work through the PowerPoints in each unit. Each day, we have the work kind of organized into quizzes. Now, when I back out, you'll be able to see that there's a lot of little quizzes that are going on. They're anywhere from 10 to 15 points. And it's kind of just a check for understanding for the day. Right. And while those work is you get 3 attempts at each one, and you have to earn 60 or higher to move on. All right. So take your attempts seriously. You get 3. You have to get a passing grade on each attempt in order to move on. All right. Now, the big thing with that is you cannot skip assignments that way. All right. You have to work through each individual one. You can't, if you're gone for the day, there's no, hey, I'm going to skip that and then just come back and do it later. You have to work through it at an individual pace. All right. Now, I have laid out here kind of a calendar of when you should be getting stuff done. This is every day that we have school until September 15th, and kind of what you should be doing each day. Right. Remember, this class is asynchronous. You're moving on your own, but I've broken the work down into equal bits so that you can stay on track. Some of you might knock out 3 things today and just have the week done. Some of you might wait until the very end. All right. I would caution against that because the work is going to add up. All right. And you cannot take our unit test until you have done all of the work ahead of time. All right. Let's say that again. You cannot take the unit test until you have all the work done ahead of time. That's new this year, and it's really important. So you can't just skip the assignments and do the test. You have to do the work ahead of time. All right. Now, like I said, I have these I'm gonna be checking in everything's due Sunday night at 11:59, or it was when the work for the week is due. Now for my class, there's not going to be any late points if you don't have your stuff done. But you are going to be getting emails and notifications from me if you aren't keeping up. All right. I know that life happens and you might be falling behind in certain things, but it's important that you keep up before all of a sudden we're struggling there. So every Sunday night I'll be checking. I'll probably check Monday morning to see that you're keeping up, or at least being close to where we need to be at on the schedule wise. All right. September 15th, that's a Friday. That's going to be our first unit test. And that's the test going to be due there, all student work, and then you'll have until that Sunday night at midnight, and then the folder's going to close and we're going to move on to the next unit. Okay. Really with my online biology class, it is impossible to fail if you do all your work. All right. So if you do all your work, you're going to be just fine. If you don't do your work, then we start getting into some trouble there. Okay. So you get 3 attempts at all these little quizzes. You only get 1 attempt at that unit test, but it's open note. You can use the note packet. You can use any of my videos. All the folders are going to be open for you. And so that unit test, with it being open note and you've done all the work at a time, shouldn't be too big of a deal there. Okay, so let's back out a little bit. In Unit 1 Ecology, here's another look at the student packet again, and then where you're going to be spending your daily time here is in the Schoology quizzes. All right, so Unit 1 quiz, Levels of Ecology. Here's the one that it's 6 questions long. It is the assignment for, let me think here quick, Tuesday, August 29th is when this will be due. And it's just kind of just a check for understanding. All right, it's just making sure that you're understanding what the notes are reading, or what the video is going through and all that. It's possible that you can score okay without watching my videos, but I'd recommend, until we get a feel for the things, check out my video first, or have it up open while you're taking the quiz, as you're understanding things there. So that's an example of what one of the Schoology quizzes looks like. You have to, like I said, you have to score a certain point before it opens up the next one for you. All right, and that's by design. All right, so we'll have to navigate those waters as we go. But yeah, some other student notes, some study guides, a project, and then there'll be a unit test down here that you'll be able to view. Okay, so expectation is that I'm gonna all the stuff for this first week, that's August 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st, is loaded up, and you guys can work through those first 4 assignments there through populations. All right, I should get rid of September 1st. I don't think we go to school on September 1st. So already some adjustments to be made there. But this week's work will be loaded up there, as it will every week. I'll publish each week's worth of videos over the weekend, or maybe before, but you'll be able to do the entire week worth of work. Yeah, starting on Monday. Okay. So like I said, make sure that you guys are paying attention to the pacing. Yes, everything's open for you. Communicate with me as you have questions, and go from there. All right. I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm really excited about biology. Like I said, I've taught, this is probably about my 40th time teaching sophomore bio, and I still get excited about teaching it. I'm sure you guys are just pumped for some sophomore bio, but it'll be good. And we'll get through things, and we'll learn a little bit of bio along the way. All right. Looking forward to working with you guys this year.